Guys, I did it. I just finished one of the craziest vanilla redstone contraptions I've ever built, and possibly one of the wildest designs I've seen anyone do. I built chess. Now, I want to preface that this video is primarily a showcase of the build, so if you aren't a technical Minecrafter, you're welcome. I won't bore you to death with how everything works. Instead, I'll focus more on showing you what it does. I'll be releasing a more technical video on the specific mechanics of this design in the next coming days, so keep an eye out for that. However, at the end of the showcase, I'll do a quick rundown of just like the general concepts used in this design to appease my more tech-savvy crafters. This may just give them a little bit of a tease. I want to show them that this is legit and I'm not pulling anyone's leg with like a mod or something. I'll try my best to make this digestible for the non-techies too, but again, that'll be at the end of the video. So I'll be having my buddy Ashton join me. This will be his raw, unscripted reaction. As you see it for the first time, he's also seeing it for the first time. So grab your popcorn and enjoy some Minecraft Redstone. Wait. One last thing. I bet you thought I only built working chess in Minecraft. No. That would be too boring to play chess in a sad, empty, flat world. I built an entire chess valley. An immersive, downloadable world for you guys. This makes the experience of playing chess a little less sad, and I also have a fun Easter egg in Chess Valley for you guys to look out for if you download it. I'll be linking the world download in the description. Now enjoy the showcase.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, hey.
Hi.
Okay, take one of these books. Let's get started. Behind you. Behind you. The books behind you. No.
Oh,
You need a manual. Yeah. Oh, for context, Ashton has no idea what I built. So now he has an idea of what I built.
it's a nice house. Is this the
Yeah.
building?
No.
Where's this? It's a nice bridge. Very bricky. Hello. What's this?
Don't pull any levers.
That's so many levers. Yeah.
Let me go into the console and set the tick rate to very fast. And then we play.
Very fast. Okay.
I will let you be white so you can go
Nice.
first. But I need you to read the manual first. I know, reading is involved.
Me. Dibs.
Oh, you didn't pick
Me.
one. I told you to get a book.
I couldn't figure it out. I'm sure chess is going to go great. The biggest no-no you can do is move a game piece onto a tile that already has a game piece. So never move a piece onto a tile that already has a chess piece. It will break the machine, and you may as well relog the world from a backup file.
You're darn tootin'. Yeah, don't move a piece onto a tile that already has a piece.
James, there's a billboard on the northeast side. My north or your north?
The giant white thing on the side of the mountain.
Ah, yes. Please fill the graveyard in the same layout as your starting layout.
Yeah, so if you come back here to the graveyard, so if you were to capture a pawn, you would want to put your pawns on this row here that I'm flying over. And then you want to put the rook in these back corners, knights, and then the bishops. That way, whenever you reset the game, it'll move them from the back onto the front in the correct order. This is the queen. Yeah, queen is always on her color. That's the king, bishop,
Horsey.
Knight.
Oh, yeah, I see the horse. Yeah.
and then rook. Yeah, you like the horse?
It's a horsey.
Oh, yeah. Are you, sir, ready to
No,
play?
I'm still reading.
Oh, okay.
Incorrect.
So the speed of this board is based on how far the flying machines under it need to go. So if it's only the width of the board that it needs to go, that's 8 tiles it has to fly across. But then if you have the graveyard open, you're opening up 2 additional tiles that it has to fly across. So the more the graveyard is closed, the faster it will go.
Pawn promotions. Hello.
The pawn promotions are on the side, and similar to the graveyard, you open and close them. There's a lever at the very far end that will open and close the promotion area. And then you get 1 extra knight if you're a maniac and you decide to promote a pawn to knight. You get 2 extra bishops because there could be some edge cases where we want bishops. But then you have 3 queens available for promotions, which is likely going to be your go-to for a promotion.
Since you cannot move a piece onto a tile that already has a chess piece, you must first remove the chess piece being taken and then move your piece onto the tile. So basically, if you'd be like, I'm taking this piece, then I move that piece to the graveyard, and then you move the piece to where my removed piece was.
Yes, exactly. And so I have these little levers indented. So that's to mark where you're going to take. So if you're going to take this pawn here, say you had something here, you would pull this lever here to say, okay, I'm moving my rook from this tile and I'm taking the pawn here. In the middle of the game, you might get confused on, oh, wait, where was I moving from? You know what I mean? So that way these are like temporary markers for whenever you're taking a piece.
6 chess pieces throughout the valley. I got to find them all.
Yeah, so
now
at the no, flying is not allowed for this.
Okay.
So once we finish the game, we'll do a little Easter egg hunt, but we'll do that in adventure mode where you don't have the ability to fly and destroy blocks instantly. You ready to play chess?
As ready as I've ever been.
The way it works is you pick the chess piece that you want to move and pull the lever.
This lever?
Yep, you pull that lever right there. Yep, and so it's lit up, so you're good. And now pull the lever of where you want it to go. And make sure you only pull the lever once. Don't like panic flick twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah, I have the tick speed up to like 32 times speed. So I think there's a certain opening where kind of suicide your pawn at an angle. You like that?
Yeah.
You might want to turn the note blocks sound down because I forgot that you hear note blocks the entire time. All right, now where do you want to go?
I'm thinking. Again, I haven't played chess in forever, so you're not allowed to stomp me, all right? It's contractually binding. Oh. It's so fast.
I know. Okay. Oh, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I told you I don't know how to play chess.
You're supposed to take my pawn. You're not allowed
You broadcasted that.
You're not allowed to
literally
not take
said-
my pawn.
You said, I'm going to sacrifice my pawn.
So there is one bug that's not a critical bug, which is why we're still playing even though the bug pops up. In random instances, I still haven't figured out when it happens. If you try to move a game piece to an empty tile, both tiles will light up, but the piece won't move. All you have to do is deactivate the tile that you're moving to and then reactivate it, and it works.
Take your piece for fun.
Okay. Oh, don't move it yet. No, don't move. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so you almost did the big no-no. So yeah, mark that pawn. And then we'll mark this. You can go ahead and activate my pawn because you're going to move it. And then you come back here to my graveyard and you open up the graveyard.
Opening graveyard.
And then now move it. I'd recommend moving it to the pawn area right behind it because it'll go faster because since it's in the same row. If you just move right here now. It should be here in like 1 second.
Oh.
And then now we close the graveyard. I'll go ahead and close it for you. And then now you're good to move your pawn to the area that you marked. So now you see the benefit of why we have the temporary markers. Because once you move that pawn, you could be like, oh, wait, where in the world was that pawn at? And so this was the first diagonal. So it moves over and then it moves down. I think out of principle, I need to take your pawn now. I almost asked you when the last time you played chess was and if like you knew how, but then I thought that might give away what I built.
It's like riding a bike. I'm not saying I'll ride the bike good, but
and the game's going really fast, so it's hard to tell, but watch the billboard when I move this piece. So it goes red when it's moving, and if you try to pull any lever while it's moving, it won't work. So it's kind of a safety net to not break the machine. And then once it's not red anymore, then it's good for you to move.
Now, question. Can you do illegal moves, or is it smart enough to know that you're trying to do an illegal move?
No, I'm a maniac, but I'm not a psychopath.
Okay.
So, yeah, that each tile doesn't know what chess piece is on top of it, so it doesn't have logic in that regard. Just purely think of it as how you would play chess in real life and you had a physical board in front of you. It's up to you to know the game rules to play. Wait. Are you trying to do a queen swap? Pawn takes pawn. Knight takes pawn. You bait me to get my queen to take the knight, and then your queen takes my queen? I say no to that. Now you are in check, my good sir.
I'm not crazy about that.
Oh, a little defense there.
It's the best offense.
You might not agree with it, but I'm going to go here to here. I'm hoping that he goes here to here, which will open up this guy to get that? Question mark? I didn't mute myself, so he heard me saying that whole thing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know where I meant when I said here and what I meant by take that. So,
Joke's on you. I have block hitboxes on. I saw exactly where you were looking the whole time.
Did you actually?
No.
Look at me. Wow, that's a cheat code. I need to add in the chess manual to not allow hitbox one.
No cheating.
Would I be crazy to let you take it? Do I get any? No, there's no gain.
No,
There's
I
no
don't think
gain.
you'd be crazy at all. I would do it.
Oh yeah, you would do it?
I would.
You're like, I didn't sign up for chess. I'm trying to get out of this as fast as I can. I'd sacrifice my queen.
In a heartbeat. Pretty satisfying. Was Redstone a pain to figure out?
You have no idea. Like, there was one day where I had a massive headache. I had to cancel the Bible study that we had that day because I was like, guys, I can't teach. It's like my head is throbbing. So I think it was an accumulation of thinking really hard for this. And I stayed up late. And just by the nature of this, I'm staring at a screen. And then my day job, I stare at a screen. So I can't fully attribute it to this, but I had a massive headache. And I think this definitely played a part in it. Because there was a couple days straight when I was getting some of the more complex part of the redstone that was insane.
I definitely pulled the lever.
Oh, you didn't open the graveyard. Yeah, so I have fail safes as well to where the graveyard's not open. It doesn't, oh no, not, oh, okay, that's fine. You need it to be over one. But that's okay. Yeah, you can move it from there and then move it over one.
Do I have to flip this again or no?
Yeah, so the graveyard works just like the regular map. I tried to make it to where it's extremely hard to break this.
Oops. I just realized. Oh well.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, my pawn can take your rook, and my rook
Yeah.
can take your rook. I mean, if I was a gentleman, I would take your rook, my rook, so then your pawn could take.
But you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a month building this.
You need this. You need this win.
I need this. Yeah. If this video flops, at least I beat you at this game of
Oh.
chess.
Yeah, yeah. Still have it. That's it. I'm breaking Redstone.
You're breaking redstone.
Yep, I'm going down here. I'm breaking obsidian blocks. I don't care. What was that? Rule number 1, make a backup. Sorry, deleted them all.
Okay, what? Oh, you're in check. Oh, you put me in check.
Check. I did that on purpose. Tactical retreat.
I see you're on the run.
Why did this light turn on?
So the way it works is when you do a diagonal, it goes left to right first to the column that it's going to, and then it'll go up or down that column. Yeah, so no flying machine is actually moving diagonally.
Not yet. That's the next step.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 5 months to make it go diagonal. Oh, I see what I do. So my bishop is going to go take your knight.
No. That's my favorite. That's Jonathan.
Wait. Actually, because it's your favorite, I'm not going to take it. It has nothing to do with me realizing that you could take my bishop with your rook and not your queen, because I was banking on you moving your queen over there, but you would likely move your rook over and not your queen.
It's because it's my favorite, Jonathan. You'll live to see another day.
If I put you in check here with my rook, what does that make you have to do? I'm not really thinking this one through. I'm just going to act and then think later. So you're in check now.
No, you have my queen in check. Sure.
Your queen in check? Oh, you're saying it looks like... Okay, I see what you're doing. You're being silly and you're making fun of my king and my queen.
No, you said you put me in check, but I'm not in check. You got my queen here. My queen takes your rook. This is my queen.
This is your king.
No, this is my queen.
This is your king.
Is it not?
No, because remember...
Oh.
I just said that the queen has like the shoulder pad. Okay. I'm sorry, bro.
I did think that was my queen.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's too late for me to do the king and then rook.
Yeah, you can't castle if you've already moved your king.
Yes.
Because that's your queen that you're standing on.
Yes, of course. I did notice that about 2 seconds ago. Brother.
Alrighty, so this is going to be checkmate in 2. Because I go here.
In 2?
And 2, yep, because now rook is protecting queen, and you're in checkmate. That was 2. So now it's checkmate and 1 for me. So you only have 1 move for your king.
Yeah, he just takes, right? I'm just allowed to take,
Yeah,
right?
King takes queen.
I'm
He's
allowed
the
to
king.
start swinging.
Yeah, dude, the
What?
king.
What? Wait. Okay.
Invalid.
Sorry.
Yeah, you would go there. So you moved from the white tile over to the black tile. And then I take this rook with my queen.
This guy brings me out of my 3-year chess retirement just to bash me over the head with his new game. Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, I built this just for the bragging rights of not building this, but of beating you in chess.
Yeah. That checks out. Yeah, I think I know of you.
Yeah, I don't care that this is the first like 3-dimensional Minecraft chess in
no.
vanilla. I care
Chump
that I
change.
beat you. Yeah, I care that I beat you in chess, dude. And then that, my friend, is checkmate. Look at that. I got the queen looking you down, my rook blocking you. So, yep, officially checkmate. Oh,
You said you have a backup of this world, right?
He's going into the depths. He's just
I'll start breaking.
recap it. As you can imagine, it would probably take forever to reset this board because it takes like 3 to 4 seconds to just move 1 piece. But if we have your graveyard open back here, we can move your king back here because naturally, when you get close to the end of the game, there's going to be more pieces in your graveyard than actually on the board. So if you just go ahead and move all your pieces into the graveyard, it did the thing. Look, see? So I pulled the lever and it didn't do anything. So you undo the lever and re-pull it, and then it works. So it didn't do that until the game ended. But yeah, that's all you do. You just flip the lever again and then re-pull it. This is the beauty of my chess board, because naturally, as you play the game, you fill up your graveyard. It just makes sense to have the graveyard automatically refill the board. So watch this.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It automatically resets the board,
That is really nice.
and then you just close the graveyard. So yeah, open up the graveyard first, and then I'll let you do the honor of pulling that lever.
Just flip it once.
Yep, just flip it once. And then you see all the lights come on.
Oh.
It does 1 row at a time.
Oh. Very nice.
Now you're good to
Sweet.
play another game.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's ready to play another game. So this is all the logic for the game. Pretty bonkers.
She's a machine.
Yeah, you don't need me to explain this to you, right?
No, this makes sense. I'm just looking at it and yep, 1 + 0 = 2. Yep, checks out.
You're just admiring the color palette, right? You're just
The color palette, I was about to say, the color palette actually is really nice. With the cherry leaves and the pale moss.
Yeah, so I actually
very
used leaf stone in this. If you put a wood block by a leaf, an observer can see that leaf had a wood block updated. So you can have these giant lines of leaves with a wood block getting pushed and pulled by a piston. Wow, it bored you to death so bad that you left the game.
Good morning. Are you done?
Hello. Here's the rundown of the basic concepts I use for the board. The first question you may have is, how in the world were you able to move chess pieces this big? Doesn't that exceed the push limits for pistons? And to that, I would say, yes, you are correct. These pieces are too big to push with pistons. So even if a 2-piston wide flying machine, it still wouldn't be able to move one of these chess pieces, as you can see here. But if you were to have 2 pistons on either side of the chess piece, you could alternate between one flying machine pulling the chess piece and another flying machine pushing the chess piece. The entire board is based on this principle of 2 flying machines alternating between pulling and pushing the chess pieces from one tile to another. And if you look underneath the board, we have these tunnel-like structures for the flying machines to pass through. They go in both the X and Y direction. And at the end of the board, we have the flying machines stationed and ready to go once we tell them that a piece in that particular row needs to be moved. Once the chess piece is at its desired location, we have have another flying machine push it to the top of the board. This same flying machine is used to pull down the chess piece into the moving tunnels when you first attempt to move it. Now that we just did the little intro to this world, that's just like the little side quest. The main quest is you need to find all 6 of the chess pieces that I have scattered throughout this entire valley. So there's 1 pawn, 1 knight, 1 rook, 1 bishop, 1 king, and 1 queen. I know we're in creative mode right now, so you can fly around. I'm going to set it to adventure mode. Just make sure not to fall into the holes because I didn't create a way for you to get up.
If you bring up a chess piece, can I write it up?
No, I tried that and you actually are like 2 blocks short. I'm going to set it to adventure mode and put the tick rate back to 20 because again, we're at 640 tick rate. And then you're going to find the 6 chess pieces hidden around the map. If you download Chess Valley, you can also play the chess scavenger hunt. All the pieces are accessible in adventure mode, so there's no need to break or place any blocks. If you want to be competitive, you can time yourself and type in the comments how long it took to find all 6 pieces. My wife, who doesn't play Minecraft, was able to get it in 49 minutes with a little help, but Ashton was able to do it in a whopping 17 minutes and 30 seconds. Enjoy! So what did you think about the game?
Mine's the part that I lost. It's really nice.
You like it?
Yeah, it's super satisfying to see the things go and then scrap. They just kind of pop up like a little groundhog.
I think I need to get one of those mods that lets you do like custom sounds, and then every time a chess piece goes up, it just goes boop, and then when it goes down, it goes skull. From a scale of 1 to 10.
Where the sentence ends. I'd give it a solid 10.3.
That's pretty mediocre.
The 3 is my favorite number actually. So by including that,
Okay. Oh, checks out. Did you take a look down here? Did you go and look down the?
are these all the sweeping obsidian? Is that from your tiers or?
Yes, these are from all of my tiers over the past month.
Your personal tiers. Oh.
Yep, my personal tiers. Yep. My wife kept track of every time she heard weeping coming from the other room, and she created a tally on the side of the fridge, so I know exactly how many tears I shed.
That checks out. So when are you building this in the survival world?
You assume I didn't build this in survival.
What?
That's pretty rude of you.
Oh, sorry.
We're only in creative so we can fly while we play the game.